What's up, guys? Well, it's time for a battle box, and this one is tiny. I can actually do this on the table and it should be fine to see everything. Usually it's too close because the box is so big. So, today's EDC is a steel wheel knife. It is the Modus, one of many new knives I've been carrying. You guys will see tons of new knife reviews in the future. It's actually a bunch of versions of this particular knife. But anyway, I'm very curious about what's in here because this is the smallest battle box I think there ever has been. And as I've said before with smaller boxes, good things do come in small packages sometimes. And sometimes they're just small packages, so you never really know, right? Alright, so here we go. Mission 43, oh, I've seen old light already, and some CRKT stuff. Alright. Mission 43, oh, that makes sense. This is small because this is EDC 3.0. I love the first two ones. I think it's a great concept. Everyone, well, I shouldn't say everyone, but if you're getting some kind of a gear monthly subscription, come on. You know you have an EDC. You know what that is, and it's probably interesting to you. So, September 2018, of course. SITREP is Everyday Choices. Ooh, that's interesting. We know it's everyday carry, but I guess choices also works. So, there's the breakdown. I don't look at that unless I need a reference, or sometimes I do. But this should be pretty self-explanatory. Olight Baton S1, fantastic flashlight. I have various baton models. I stand by all of them. They're really, really awesome. I have a special one that I got from Going Gear as a present from Marshall back in the day, and I don't know if I've ever shown it on camera. I mean, it's just something I personally use. It wasn't available to be sold, but maybe you guys will see that. I think I might have showed it once or twice in the EDC update, but I might start carrying that. But yeah, this is just fantastic flashlights. Really, really nice and small as well. So good EDC option. So CRKT Viva Las Vegas. Yeah. I've seen these before. Of course, it's a Leon Ma design. I had the pleasure of meeting him at Vegas. No, I'm lying. I don't think it was Vegas. I think I met him in Georgia at the Blade Show, which I would love to go again. People always ask me, hey, going this year? Going this year? No, just not enough time or money. But in the future, I definitely plan on making it again. But yeah, pretty cool. It's been around a while. I never had one before, and now I do. Main tool there is that bottle opener and pry bar. But any dedicated pry bar is always a good thing to have to save your knives. Please don't pry with your knives. Unless you have a specific knife that's meant to be pried with. Sometimes they are. Sometimes they have squared off tips. Is that pirate hook? I think you know what you guys meant. It's basically looks like this. So a tip is meant to be used to pry and used as a screwdriver and so forth. Anyway, let's go here with another CRKT. Should we just open the box or read this side? We'll read this side. A Crossbones. Very cool. I have had a Crossbones before. Nice little flipper. Slick design. Like it a lot. More of a gentleman's type folder, if you ask me. So good for weddings and funerals and maybe in a suit jacket pocket or something. Very lightweight, very slim. Alright, but still very capable. Very cool. I'm telling you, so far, I love everything. Alright, so that's 3 for 3. Let's see what else we can grab here. Real Steel. G5 Metamorph. Alright, Subdued Green. I do not have one of these. Real Steel. Ooh, this looks like a nice, another gentleman's type knife. Ooh, I'm liking it already. A nice cloth. It's one of those side opening. That's really interesting. Wow. Super slim blade. G3 Metamorph. I'm gonna have to get familiar with opening this one. Liner lock. Alright, I'm back. Gus was walking across the room clicking his nails, and then he decided to take a drink of water for 5 minutes. But that gave me a little bit of time to practice with this. Definitely something I'm not used to, but basically using the thumb and sweeping forward, but not, you know, being in the way of that blade coming out. But I'm liking it a lot. it is really cool. Just something a little bit different. I do like the color. It's kind of like a mossy green. In person, it's looking kind of just like what I'm seeing in the viewfinder on the camera, so it's probably a decent representation of the color. Maybe moss is not the right descriptive word, I don't know. Algae green, couldn't tell you. There's probably 1,000 types of greens, but very, very cool. So 4 for 4 already. I am loving this BattlBox. Everyone likes nice EDC stuff. You know, sometimes if you have a specific theme that doesn't apply to you, you know, it's not as exciting, but this applies to everyone. And if you're watching my channel, you probably like knives and flashlights and gear anyway. So, what is this? The EDC Tape bag? Tack. Tack. All right, well, let's see what's going on here. Nice little leather strap. Okay. Lots of Velcro. Oh man, don't tell me this is a knife roll. Oh, that is cool. All right, I could definitely get down with something like this. Now, this is not necessarily an EDC item, but I love all types of knife storage. All right, this looks like, oh, this opens up a little bit more. So you can put some bigger knives and stuff on these pockets, and these have like elastic straps. So actually, I did have it right the first time. All right, so you can stick your knives down in here. All right, and then this protects them, so it's not getting scratched up. And you have smaller mesh pockets. You can load these up with flashlights. I mean, all kinds of EDC stuff in general, but I think a lot of you guys would probably just load this out with just knives. That is really cool. I like this. I will definitely 100% use this for something. I'll probably have this for some kind of specific type of, oh, you know what I'm gonna use this for? My Karambit collection, because it's small. I think I only have 4, maybe 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. How about that? It'd be cool if I had 5. I'd fill this out already. But yeah, that is really cool. Absolutely love that. Put that off to the side. I'll fold it up in a minute. Very, very cool. Wow. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 for 5. I love everything so far. Very, very cool stuff. This I know of already. All right, lighter bro. Do you even lighter bro? Yeah, pretty cool. Kind of geared more towards stoners, and I'll tell you why. I mean, obviously it's a multi-tool of sorts, but you have a little thin little poker here. You have a knife, all right, nice little pair of scissors. Although anyone can use these types of tools, you know, if you happen to be a stoner, you can see the advantage of having all those, plus a little bottle opener on the bottom of the case. So it's always cool to have, you know, I mean, a lot of you guys do carry lighters. I mean, if you're carrying a Zippo, obviously it's a separate thing. But if you're one of these people that carry Bics, it doesn't take up that much more real estate to put it in the case here and have those extra little tools. So really cool. I do like that. Been there, done that already. I can tell you that it does work. The one thing though that I noticed with the lighter bros, I don't know if I think I've done a review on it, but the sides where like the bottom is, the bottom open or whatever, it's kind of sharp. Not sharp where you're gonna cut yourself, but just like it has a possibility of damaging your pocket or definitely scratching up other gear. If you have this loose in your pocket, you know, mixing around with your keys and maybe a flashlight or something, if you have a pocket knife without a pocket clip that's just kind of floating around in your pocket, it will definitely scratch stuff up and possibly damage some things. All right, just what I remember offhand about this was it's pretty cool. I prefer carrying a Zippo most of the time just because I think it's more fun. But yeah, I just remember that the corners just being a little bit on the sharp side. So that is cool too. Not as exciting only because I've been there, but for a lot of people, they'd probably like that as well. Tack Dut Blade, DUT. Daily utility tool. Ooh, I've seen these before. Let's break into this. I have not had one of these. Oh, it's actually really well made. Looks like some aluminum here. Of course, you have your little X-Acto blade. That is really cool. Lanyard hole, a must. This is awesome for maybe your keys. I don't see any kind of safety though. So having this exposed, maybe I take back the keys part of it. I mean, I'd have to test it out, but bumped on there. It's such a pointy blade. I mean, even if it pokes out a tiny bit, that is gonna tear you a new one. It's not gonna be a fun day. It'd be nice design-wise if there was something to keep it closed, something that would click closed, or maybe there's like a detent, you know, inside you have to kind of power over in order to get it out. Something just so it can't be bumped. Because I'm telling you, the tiniest bit of that poking out, that would get you. It would ruin your day. And that could be worse. That could cost you quite a bit of money. You can slice your hand just like that. It's actually a fishing wound. But yeah, I really like it though a lot. So I might have to carry on the keys just to see if it's going to open or close. I'll be very conscious of it. But that is really cool. Just, I mean, precision cutting. Obviously, if you're carrying some kind of a EDC blade, which hopefully you are, most times, depending on the blade style, you're going to have somewhat of a point, but nothing is going to compare to an X-Acto blade. All right, so if you need that precision cutting, that would be handy in addition with your regular knife. So, very, very cool. Put that off to the side. I am digging this BattlBox. Very, very exciting. What else do we have in here? Speedy Sharp. You know what's funny? Christina, my wife, bought one of these a long time ago. I want to say that she saw a video from Prepared Mind 101, I believe. If memory serves, it was a long time ago. And she liked it so much that she wanted to get one for herself. And we did get one. So it's just a handheld, and specifically for striking ferro rods, not for sharpening, mind you. But yeah, just to use this as an edge for striking ferro rods when we're, you know, super, super into camping all the time and stuff. But yeah, I mean, very, very useful for that, but I don't think I've ever used it to actually sharpen anything. It'd be interesting to try that. World's fastest sharpener. All right. So yeah, I mean, I can't speak to it personally. I'll have to try it out. Pretty cool. But specifically, if you're into fire making and stuff, yeah, this is a great permanent striker for your ferro rods. All right, what else do we have in here? Advertisement for the Mini Valkyrie, the PL Mini Valkyrie. I do not think I have this one. I have a version of this. Ooh, $12 off. So there you go. Go ahead and use BattlBox 12 for the discount if you want to get that weapon sight. Very cool. I'm digging the more low profile stuff. I want to say, here's another name drop. I think Such did a video on one of the newest Valkyries. It's like super low profile, so it's kind of even with the gun. It's not basically a big old light hanging off the bottom. It's pretty small, but very cool. Discounts are always good. Let's go here. Free Key Slim System. This looks vaguely familiar. No tools, no broken nails, just squeeze. Oh, I think I've seen these before. Squeeze here. And this seems like a puzzle to get this out. Okay. So, oh, okay. I get it. So there's just like a bend in there. There's actually a little spot that shows you where to squeeze. So when you squeeze it, it lifts the tab, obviously, to remove things and add things to your keys. So you don't have to get in there with your regular split rings. It's a great concept, and it's awesome because everyone hates when you're trying to get your nail in there for your split rings and stuff for your keys. I used to have a key commander, and I think I mentioned it once, and someone said that they're still doing it, the guy who was making them. That was like a little plastic tool that went in there and pried your stuff open, so it's easy to do that. I like this idea. I just don't know if, I guess it would be really, really difficult to accidentally lean on this, or if let's say it's in your pocket and it's squeezed, for something to be manipulated enough to actually get on and work its way around and fall off. I'd say it's probably unlikely. I'll give this a shot. I mean, you can see design-wise, it's just a little kink in the metal there to keep it open. So, simple concept. Someone's very smart who created something like this. But yeah, they're pretty cool. Never used it. I'll try it out. I don't know if I'll do it on my main keys. I'll probably do it on a separate set. Or maybe I'll give it to Christina to try. You know, she likes trying new things too. And then the last thing in the BattlBox, another keychain gadget looks like. BMQR 380 magnetic quick release. So you have a 380 bullet in a quick release package here. Let's see, how does this work? Everyday keys, stored on main keyring with case. All right, so you have swappable. It's just one of those quick release things. So like, let's say you have I don't know, your house keys connected to, let's say your, I don't know, your car key or something, right? You want to just take your car key off, or let's say you want to keep your car running. This is a great example when you need a quick detach, is in the wintertime. I do this all the time, where I'll use some kind of carabiner or S-biner or something like that, because I want to go start my car and warm it up, but I can't come back with my keys to lock the house before I leave. You know what I mean? So that's when a quick detach, or keeping my car key from my house key separated or easily separated, so I can do that. So okay, go out, start the car, warm it up. I'm cleaning the snow off and everything in the winter, which, God, that is coming soon. Not super soon, but it'll be here before we know it. It'll be snowing and cold. But yeah, I want to, obviously the car is running now, but I'm ready to leave. I don't want to take my car keys out of the ignition, shut the car off to go lock the house. All right, so I will definitely give this a shot, particularly this winter, for that exact scenario. So that is pretty cool. All right, so I took it out of the package here so we can see how it works. It is on one of those flat rings. It's the same free key company, looks like. So let's first of all put it on this. So squeeze there. Oops. Squeeze there. Just slide this on. Oh, it goes around 2 times. All right. That makes more sense. That makes me feel even better. It's more secure. All right, so basically it's a 380 bullet in a 380 case. You can see there's another hole on here, so you would put your other ring on here, and let's say your keys, whatever you want to detach, and it literally just pulls out. The bullet pulls out of the casing here. It's just magnetic. All right, so you do need quite a bit of force. I don't know about poundage. If I had to guess, maybe a 1 pound, magnetic pull. It would not, I don't think it would ever accidentally, I'm really whipping this. It's not going to accidentally come off, all right? Obviously, if you have something heavy on there and you do that, maybe it'll come off. I'll have to test it more. All right, so I got the knife connected to this. And by the way, these small rings are not hard to use. Because they're flat, it's easier to fish it through things. All right, so here's the weight of this knife. If I wanted to keep a full-size knife in my keys, which I'm not going to. All right, but I could pull it off to detach, use it quickly. But I just want to use this as an example for something that's weighted. All right, now obviously your keys, whoops, let's say, all right, your keys aren't going to be nearly as heavy as this, but let's say you're bouncing this around, it will detach with quite a bit of jostling. This is definitely heavier than most keys, even key fobs. Key fobs won't be even a quarter of this weight. So you can see, I mean, it will detach, but not easily. You're not gonna be doing that with your keys. But yeah, I mean, if you happen to swing your keys or something, I guess it could detach. All right, so I got the knife back off of there. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'll definitely try that out this winter. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say this is probably my favorite BattlBox. I mean, definitely this year. It's just so cool. Flashlight, keychain gadget, pry tool, right? Little pocket X-Acto knife or keychain X-Acto knife, gentleman's knife, gentleman's knife. Of course, the keychain thing I just showed you. Fire. I still want to say fire starter, striker. Sharpener. We'll see. We'll see about that. I mean, it's going to be a quick, crude sharpening. It's not going to put this amazing razor's edge on your knife, but quick sharpening job, I'm sure it works fine. We'll test it out in the future. Lighter gadget. What else do we have here? Oh, and of course the roll, knife roll, or EDC roll. 2 huge double thumbs ups for this. This literally, this might be my favorite BattlBox of all time, just because I'm going to use every single thing that's in this box. 100%, and I already know I'm going to like the knives. It's just a matter of, what situations I'm going to be carrying them in. But they're very cool knives. So this is just an awesome BattlBox. Literally my favorite one of all time. So I just want to check out the prices real quick on some of these things. All right, so they're showing both these knives as a combo for $79.99 retail. Here it is. All right, Exotech EDC roll. I was just curious on what they would sell this for. $19.99, but it says BattlBox exclusive, so I don't know if that's a color exclusive or just this roll was only for BattlBox. Pretty interesting. It was $16.95 retail for the 380 quick release. It's really cool, but I mean, I would think retail would be like $9.99 and sold for like $7. I'm not sure what they actually sell for, but yeah. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. I will do a review on this in the future. I do have another one. Both of them are D2. Just the other one's a different color combo. But I think the black and blue is nice. The blue is pretty vibrant on this one. But I got a ton of knives in the last probably 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. I had to have gotten like 25 knives. Just a ton of trades. Just trying a bunch of new stuff. And most of it pretty affordable. You will see, like, I have the Curtis Custom. I don't know if you guys remember that one, but I will do a review on that soon. I'm done carrying it. I've carried it on and off now since I've gotten the thing, and I have my opinions on it. So that's a very expensive knife, but besides that, a lot of the knife reviews or knives that I'm using that eventually we will review are all pretty reasonably priced. I mean, I like to obviously do a variety. I've reviewed everything from a $1 knife to talk about you know, a $1,300 knife. So you know, there's obviously people watching for all different reasons, but some people want to see expensive knives, some people only want to see cheap knives, and I try to do a little of everything. So we'll see, but I have a lot more affordable knives, let's say like sub $100 knife reviews on the way. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon. Take care.